My name is Craig Falco. I'm a branch manager for Texas Farm Credit Services. We are a lending company. I manage our Bonham, Texas and Gainesville, Texas offices.
Right. How did you get into your management position?
Current management position, I actually went through an interview process where I did compete against other candidates to assume the branch manager position to lead our lending team. So I went through the interview process. Number one leading factor is I've had previous financial management positions to go along with now my 19 years in finance and credit that all attributed to getting into this particular position.
In your opinion, what is the most important aspect of management/slash leadership?
Most important aspect of management probably actually is the last word there, leadership, or being a leader. Um, when you have a team, that team has got to be functional and work together very good on there. So if you are the manager at the top on that, you need to provide leadership, having frequent meetings and keeping your team members informed, having them set their own personal goals. You may have to revise it to increase their goals or raise the bar higher than what they already have, but then you also have to sit down and review regularly with them that they are obtaining those goals so that the team as a whole is meeting its goal.
What is your management style?
My management style is probably a little bit more of, I'm going to call it a little bit loose. I'm not as hardcore as what maybe some managers would be on there. And what I mean by that on there is I always want to compete, be successful in business on there, and I feel that team members that are underneath me, they understand that that's the way I function, and that I expect them to meet goals on there, and that I'm not going to micromanage them. At the end of the day, we need to be, or at the end of the week, or whatever the timeline is, we need to be able to meet our timelines, deliver acceptable products on a timely manner to customers on there, and meet expectations of customers when we're servicing them.
How has your style as a manager progressed over time?
The one aspect as a manager from my standpoint that I know has progressed over time, as I've been in multiple positions from management level on there. When I was younger, didn't have as much experience on there, I was a little bit more flexible in letting the team members come together to derive goals, products, and timelines that we were hitting on there. Now, I think I would come in with a little bit tighter discussion point, depending on what the project is that we're looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, I want to be a little bit more restrictive far as timeline. I'll probably let my team members on there. I'm actually going to expand and give them more freedom to help put the project together. But I'm going to be a lot harder on them now and expecting quick time frames and making sure each member is carrying on their part as that team.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what role does ethics play in your organization?
Ethics is huge in the financial industry. You have ethics, or two aspects on there. Number one on there is when we are handling funds or any type of credit transaction for a borrower or repayment on there, we have a fiduciary responsibility to manage those funds appropriately between our company, the lending provider, and the customer. So ethics is of utmost concern because when you're involved with handling monetary funds on there, you are subject to possible penalties for mishandling funds that even could result in some type of felony or conviction that could be placed against you as an individual employee. Also in ethics on there, the second part is how customers relate with our team members as well as team member to team member, that we have a very ethical workplace, and that we are a progressive employer for the company on there and employees that work on, such as my management team. And we have to have a conducive environment that is between those employees that are in the field offices and the customers.
Okay. And how important are soft skills to you and your organization?
Soft skills to the organization on there. One soft skill that has taken front and center with our organization, and this is coming from our senior statewide management, since we are in the finance industry on there, we are looking to make sure that we don't undersell products on there from either an interest rate standpoint or a fee standpoint. So right now, from a soft skill standpoint on there, we are working on becoming better and getting training from management all the way to team members on handling negotiations, how to converse with, in this case, particular customers on there. So the managers using soft skills in our industry on there are having to use those same techniques to help our team members to basically drive better sales or better income margins on particular products.
All right. And last question, how do you manage diversity in your organization?
Diversity is always a hot topic that our organization is always going to stay on top of. I don't think we're ever going to let off the gas, as I'm going to call it on there, for as diversity among the workforce and among team members on there. We're definitely an equal opportunity employer, being a finance industry on there. We do strive to have diversity among team members on there, and also to stay sensitive to that matter on there. Our most general employees all the way to our senior management on there, we take annual training on diversity and inclusion. And then also to reward the general employees on there, no matter what level they are as a team member on there, our company has developed what is called a diversity and an inclusion council on there to address diversity going down the road on there, for new hirees, male, female, the different ethnicities or cultures that they're recognized from on there. We've made sure that we are notating positive wins to make those employees feel good on there, recognizing employees for birthdays, employment anniversary dates on there, hosting internal competition for basic stuff, just so they feel good that they are being respected no matter where they're in the team on there, where we all have competitions where once a month an office can win a pizza party on there, or they can earn a ice cream and cookie party. But that's where we're trying to stay progressive always with diversity and inclusion.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.